What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Vikings, Season 5, Episode 7. This one is called Full Moon.
Oh, we're doing mooning? We're doing mooning. Oh, never mind.
I mean, then I have to show Ragnar's tattoo that I have.
Shit.
So,
do it!
that ain't happening. That ain't happening.
These are the jokes.
But full moon, they were talking about attacking during the full moon. Is this the full moon that they're going to attack? Or is this the first full moon where they attack on the second full moon?
Right.
And by they, I'm talking about Ivar and King Harold. Stupid face, fine hair, whatever his name is. So those two have agreed to join up to go attack Lagertha. And, you know.
They also have a warrior bishop on their force.
What a fucking scene that was. Holy crap. He's like, I'm going to give you a...
Nuts!
Like, Ivar's like, you have two choices here. You could either die or you could join me and fight with me. Which, speaking of, like, when they were having a conversation, like, what he said, what Ivar said was, it was incredible. Like, hearing that kind of, like, honesty and, like, feelings coming from him, like, I'm jealous of you. I want to be a great warrior. You're what I want to be. Yeah. It's really cool to see that side of Ivar because the dude is like, he hits all areas of the spectrum. This dude's completely psychopathic. He's kind of soft and, like, has feelings and stuff. And,
but
like,
he's in touch with his feelings.
Yeah. And it's just...
That's not typical.
I love the evolution and the development that we've seen of him so far. Like, he is a great and really interesting character. And I'm really curious to see where he keeps going. But Bishop was like, give me your knife. And I was like, sure, here. And there was one random Viking dude just getting all wild and crazy, all up in Bishop Hedman's face. And he's like, flipped it around, stabbed him in the neck. And then everyone fucking cheered. He's fighting with us. Yeah, they chanted his name. It's like, holy shit, what a moment.
That dude just died, yo.
And they're chanting his name. Wow. Like, what? Like, this is so insane. It is so much fun to watch this.
Is that a heel turn? Babyface turn?
I mean, he's joining... It depends on what side you think Ivar's on it. Is Ivar a heel? He's a bad guy, right?
He's probably a heel, yeah.
Yeah, so Bishop Hedman basically made his heel turn.
You're welcome.
He's joined the heel faction. So
WWE references, y'all.
Well, there's a WWE wrestler in this show now, so we could do that. Sorry if you don't like pro wrestling, but it's a really exciting time right now to be a pro wrestling fan. Random tangent. I'm not going to go into it. It is, yes. But there's like a lot of shit going on. Floki has brought his crew to Iceland, and they are currently not happy or impressed with what they have seen so far, because the beach is black. There's a bunch of rock. They can't farm there, at least where they currently are walking. And it's going to be really interesting how this progresses because Floki said it's going to take days to get to where they're going.
Yeah. How
long is it going to take? How patient are these folks going to be?
Right. I feel like they're like instant gratification type of folks, and it's like, slow down.
It's like, where did you take us, Floki? What the hell is this place? What are we doing here? And it's like, Floki's like, just wait. And he gave him the whole speech. He's like, you're going to curse me. It's going to be hard and all this, but you're going to thank me in the long run. And I just wonder...
Just watch everybody dies.
Shit. I just wonder what this journey and how long this is going to take for them to accept this and be, you know, excited about it. Mm-hmm. If they get to that point.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, it's a new place. You know, when you go to someplace new, there's different, like, illnesses and whatnot. And it's like, oh, everybody dies from a certain bacteria found in the water.
That doesn't exist there because there's been no sickness at this place.
Oh, okay.
That's what Floki said.
He doesn't know.
There's nothing there. How could there be sickness and disease if no one's ever gotten sick there?
Has he traveled around the entire island? The entire country?
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this develops and how they evolve in this space and see how it goes. Lagertha has received her information about Harold and Ivar's attack plans. Astrid stayed loyal to Lagertha.
Through some pretty
went through some pretty rough stuff to get the information to Lagertha. And Uba is like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I'll lead this army. It's going to tear my father's legacy apart. And then Lagertha's response is like, it's going to tear our world apart. And it's like, this is exactly what the seer had been talking about. This is going to be the ramifications and everything that's going to fall apart, basically what he said, because of Ragnar's actions.
Yeah.
And I guess we're going to start and see the beginning of this. And from the way he was describing it, like the seer, it sounds like it's going to be horrible and horrific, and a lot of people are going to die, and it's going to be really rough.
Great.
And it's just going to have a trickle-down
Super.
effect for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
So...
Super!
There's a
Can't
lot.
wait.
There's definitely a
Sounds
lot.
amazing.
There's definitely a lot going on. Are you ready to jump into this episode?
Yes.
Let's go.
When the moon waxes full again, we shall seize our fame and fortune, and fight such a battle that the world will tremble, and the winner shall inherit the earth.
Oh yeah, and we didn't talk about Bjorn arriving back. How's this gonna go over?
Sorry, I don't love her anymore.
Wow.
Doesn't deserve it.
What we deserve and what we get is never in balance.
Is he gonna stick with his brother or stick with Bjorn?
Good question. I am not sure. I have a feeling he's gonna stick with his brother.
How much further, Floki?
Yikes.
I've been walking for days.
I am so greatly looking forward to seeing the house that Odin built for Floki. If it exists.
Wow.
I saw it in a dream. It's made of gold.
It is a house built by the gods. It should be big enough for all of us, not just Floki.
And
Why won't you
kids.
speak to us, Floki?
Because you're going to understand.
I thought all these people were like on his level, and
I think he's regretting some shit right now.
King Harold and Jupiter are planning to attack us at the next full moon. That is why I invited the Sami to join us.
Let lemonade the snake fit.
Don't be opening one another door before you close the first. You are so much trouble.
Oba, why have you fallen out so violently with Ivar? You know what diverge you saw. We'll destroy our father's legacy for all time. We can fight to preserve as much as we can. Our father lives through us, Bjorn. He doesn't live at all.
What are you going to do, Halfdan?
Bjorn saved my life, and I have sworn allegiance to him. And nothing will make me change my mind.
While you were away, your brother came here. He swore to me that he no longer had any designs on my kingdom, that he was lying. How do I know that you're not lying?
You don't? Do you think I'm lying, Bjorn?
You and I crawled out from under the same rock. I believe you'll fight against your brother. Belonged to a man named Commander Euphemius, Byzantine prince.
Thank you, Ben. It's beautiful. Perhaps one day I will get to meet this Euphemius.
Nope.
No, you will not. Halfdan and I ate him.
You ate him?
Oh, not on purpose. No.
It's a very
You have to
Ragnar
understand
thing.
Many strange things happen in that other world. Perhaps one day you will see for yourself.
And then Halfdan's like recounting all the other things that happened.
Here is where we shall live. Here is what? Must be joking. You're not looking. That's been your problem all the way through, Avon. You don't know how to look. What I see is nothing. I had to cut off your cursed head right now, Floki.
This is the land of Loki and the giants. This is the land of evil.
shit.
This is just water the gods have made out for the very purpose of helping us. Here we can wash our clothes and even bake bread. Is there not a soul here who would not enjoy a slice of hot bread?
Alright. I'm sure everybody would like a nice hot bath.
Some ball tea.
Possibly.
When you didn't come back from England, I knew the love we had was over.
I swear, Tommy, I'll always take care of you and the children.
Yeah, some fucked up shit right there.
Why? Couples break up. It happens.
I know, but it's just... If we broke up and you were literally like hitting on a chick right in front of me, I'd be like, really, motherfucker? You can't wait 2 minutes for me to leave?
You wouldn't do that in that time.
I know, I'm just saying.
You don't know anything about that girl. My son would like to sleep with your daughter.
Awkward.
Like, can you take a shower first?
I know, right? You want to clean that shit up.
Aww.
See, she's not over this.
Torvi?
Breakups are never easy.
I understand.
He wasn't my fate after all. I don't blame Bjorn.
You have his children.
Children die. We all die. We mustn't try too hard to hold on to things that pass.
Mm-hmm.
Round and round we go.
I know, I'm like, they say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody else.
You love Torvi?
No, I feel sorry for her.
If you feel sorry for someone, you don't have to kiss them. Don't have time to play games. The world is coming to an end. Ivar and Harold are coming. Lagertha has been weak.
Here we go.
Don't fight Ivar. Let them come. Let them overthrow her. Don't stand in their way.
This bitch.
You are the oldest son. If they kill Bjorn, then you will be king and I will be queen. What an amazing outcome for a slave. It's what I want.
I mean, the stuff that she is saying is not wrong.
I know.
It's just her approach. The way she's, like, handling it.
That I ignored, even now.
So do I.
One day I would like to go back to being a farmer.
Your life has never been easy, I know that. But as your son, I am so proud of you. Of what you have achieved.
Sweet.
You sound as if you think it might all be over soon. But that is not to you. Lagertha doesn't look back. She faces what is to come. And I know you will do that now. For war is coming. And it will be like Ragnarok. Ivar will be like the wolf Fenrir, and flames will dance in his eyes. He will try to tear the sky apart. You wouldn't want to miss that now, would you?
No, it's true. I wouldn't want to miss that.
I mean, messing with this dude sounds...
You will be fighting against your brothers.
And him.
Yes. Do they frighten you?
Maybe Bjorn, just a little.
Who?
I don't find him very smart, but he is a great warrior.
And the woman, the one who killed your mother.
Lagertha, I just want to kill her. And she knows that I'll do it. She just doesn't know how bad it's going to be. Maybe you can help me think of a strategy.
You would trust me to do that, even though I don't care which side wins.
But you want to win, and I want to be around people who want to win.
I will only fight for you because I am certain that God wishes me to do so. That I am part of some plan which I cannot comprehend.
Then you believe, like us, that you are fated?
No, I still believe I have free will.
If you are fated, it doesn't matter if you choose or not. You simply have the illusion of being free to choose.
I mean, that's a really interesting conversation.
Maybe don't say that to Ivar, though.
Yeah. I mean, two very different perspectives.
I want to marry your daughter.
Mary?
Dude, wow.
She is worth far more than you can ever give. So I will give far more than I can ever afford. Very well, if she wants to.
Oh my, this is about to get very interesting. You didn't know what you were getting into, did ya?
We have a strange custom in the north. We half castrate our reindeer, but we don't cut the balls out of the sack. Instead, the men haul the reindeer down. We women chew the balls to pieces inside the sack.
What the actual fuck?
Very kinky talk here.
I don't, that sounds horrendous. Dude, is she gonna bite his ball tea, dude?
Did you think this was the way we Sami always got married? That's why you allowed me to tie you up. I told my father I was going to marry you. The moment I saw you.
This music makes this terrifying.
You still would have to work hard.
Wow, dude!
Maybe I won't chew your balls, dude. Maybe.
Wow.
We would create a new kind of...
Fucking what?
We contribute equally to the community. This is a new place, a new land, and we must try to be better people, different people than we were.
But who will rule us?
Nobody. We will rule ourselves.
I don't believe you, Floki.
This guy's gonna be a problem.
Not for a moment.
Then why did you
I know
come?
very well that you want to rule us. You want to be king.
Do you even know him? I feel like Floki would never want that.
Then the Lord said
Tales of
unto me,
Ragnar.
out of the north a great evil shall break forth upon all the inhabitants of the land. Never before in England had such a terror appeared, and it first appeared here.
Wow.
If the young monk you mentioned, Athelstan, was here at that time, he would have worked in this scriptorium. All I know is that on that terrible day, which some thought was the Day of Judgment, many of the monks were killed here. Some were taken away in their boats and sold into slavery. One of them returned later to these shores. He was an apostate, had abandoned God, and embraced the pagan way of life.
That's
Perhaps
him.
it was all part of God's will.
I have his cross.
If you never met him.
It was given to me by Ragnar Lothbrok.
Ragnar Lothbrok? He led that raid on this island. He is the devil incarnate.
All I know is that the world is not a simple place. There is good and evil in everything. We are all of us, devils and angels. I'd like to put that into one of your sermons.
Alfred feels like he's becoming somebody
There is something
important.
else you might consider.
You stop conducting all your business in Latin. Most people don't speak Latin, so they think of you as superior beings, which, as you explained, isn't true, since you are so humble and work only for the glory of God. But God can be glorified and addressed in English, and that way all the people here can share your love and understanding for him.
Mic drop.
Seriously.
Bitch. Oh.
And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon beneath her feet, and upon her head a crown.
Who is the woman?
The Virgin, Mary, mother of our God, Jesus Christ.
If she was a virgin, how could she be a mother?
It was a miracle.
I would say so.
Are there not many miraculous things in your faith? Like the serpent, whose body holds in the sea.
That is true. One day Thor was fishing and hooked the serpent by mistake. And the two of them, they fought an almighty battle.
I can imagine.
The moon is a woman. A devious woman. A woman who drives men insane. She promises them her love, and then she changes her mind.
You're thinking I can't be trusted, that my promises are worthless, that I will be as fickle as the moon. But if you kill me now, deny yourself the pleasure of proving yourself right.
I want to believe in you. I want to believe that in this world there is someone who never lies or compromises, who is always noble.
These two are so interesting together.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one. You can believe in me.
We'll see.
I cannot wait to watch like behind the scenes shit.
They're like yin and yang. Like they're like so opposites, but like it almost feels like they belong together.
Right. Well, I mean, you can't have up without down. Can't have left without right. Can't have night without day. They belong together. I get it.
In my experience, Ivar never does what you expect him to do.
So what should we do?
Oh, if Ivar brings his army across the land, we should try and intercept him. Ivar always likes to scout his battlegrounds before any battle. However, if we take that ability away, then we have the advantage. The ships he leaves behind will be vulnerable.
And he will have to keep back a significant amount of his warriors. And my brother's warriors. to prevent us outflanking them and reaching their ships first.
Ivar may have anticipated all of this. In which case, he will attack Kattegat by sea after all. We won't be here. He will just take Kattegat without even a fight.
And I think Bjorn is right.
Good luck trying to figure out what the fuck Ivar's gonna do.
He's a game of chess all by himself.
You are not here. I know you for a humble man, Father, but I cannot promise to follow you in those footsteps. We do not aim to be humble. All I can think of is that we say our Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
I just got the chills.
Father, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
I'm stressing out. That whole prayer gave me chills.
It's time.
Shit.
The end of our world is here.
No, man.
Holy shit. It only took them 2 episodes for me, like speaking for myself, to be super interested in Alfred.
He's coming in strong.
Was it last episode or the episode before that where he was talking to his grandfather about becoming king? Like that was a really, really powerful moment. Like he came across as like this strong, ambitious, like badass. Like he almost feels like a badass. Like he's super confident in his approach, and it's like that moment when Athelstan's voice came in, like it was actually kind of an emotional moment. Mm-hmm. It was like there's something about Athelstan. It's like he's got that. He's the type of character who's got that thing.
Yeah.
It's like that it factor.
Yeah.
To where when people talk about him or they like interact with him, especially like being this far gone at this point, it's like always like a really powerful moment. Like,
well, he's on the level with Ragnar, don't you think?
I mean, there are
not in your mind.
Not on that level, but he's like right below it because of his relationship with Ragnar. Like I think that's part of what made him so special. But like he was a really interesting, like the journey that dude went on from the moment we met him to the day that he died. Like his journey was insane. He went through so many ups and downs and changes and like transformations and all kinds of stuff, and like he continues to be an important part of the show because now his son is trying to learn about his father and experience the same things that he's experienced. And like Athelstan's great. He's easily one of the best characters in this show, and the fact that like he's still important is really cool.
Yeah.
And we even got a couple Ragnar moments where it's like, I miss Ragnar, like, because Lagertha's like, I miss him. And it's like, so do I!
Same!
But yeah, like, Alfred is, he feels like he's growing into becoming something really important. The way that he was talking to that, was that a priest or a bishop? I don't know exactly what his title was.
He was like a priest.
But like the way he was talking to him, he's like, by the way, you shouldn't do your text in Latin anymore.
You shouldn't talk in Latin,
Yeah.
you shouldn't write in Latin, just English.
You say that you're humble men, you should act like it and share everything for the world to read, because more people speak English and read English.
Snobby dude.
It's like, wow, dude. And the moment he mentioned the name Ragnar Lothbrok and everyone stopped,
and everyone was
they were like, oh shit. They're like, we do not speak his name. Lord Voldemort, we don't say it. He who must be not named.
Tom Riddle, I don't know.
Like that was a really dope moment. He just pulls out the cross. He's like, yeah, Ragnar Lothbrok gave it to me. It's like, who? What? That? What? He's the one whose pictures these are all about.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that was a really dope moment because it just shows like the reach he has and the impact that he's had on so many people, and like that there's.
That was like a negative one though.
I know, but still, like. The fact that he's considered like the devil of their world, it's like holy shit. That was like you go back
he
to
is evil.
Yeah, like go back and like thinking about the moment that they rode up on that beach and like the Athelstan was having the freakouts about like the flashes about like, oh my god, this is the end of the world because their ship had the dragon on it and like the weather was all shitty. Like it was probably a really scary moment for all of them, and he even said it. Thought it was like the day of judgment. It was like, holy shit. It's just crazy to hear it after seeing it play out so many seasons ago on this show, and now like seeing the impact of that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the fact that it's now full moon, they love to do this in this show, where they basically are like, the title of this episode is going to be about the battle and the fight.
You think.
And then they end the episode with the full moon, and then it's like, oh, but the next episode will be the fight.
Yeah.
Then everybody will arrive.
Good try, though. Good try.
They do that every single time. But I'm not feeling good about their plan.
I don't feel good about any plan, to be honest.
I feel like it's always a dangerous thing to be like, oh, Ivar thinks we're going to do this, so let's do this. But then Uba's like, but Ivar's going to think that we're going to do this, so we should do this. And it's like, you're trying to, like, they're overthinking everything, it feels like. And but it's like, it's going to be such a simple...
Ivar has a simple plan. An excellent but simple plan. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what it is yet, but...
I mean, I feel like they were having him play the game while they were discussing their strategy to basically be like, y'all are playing checkers and Ivar's fucking playing chess. Like, he's so far ahead of you, is like kind of like what I was interpreting there in that moment.
Same.
That he's just playing with them. Mm-hmm. And just the fact that...
He's fully complicated and, yeah.
He is way up in...
Not easy to figure out.
He is way up in all of y'all's dome right now. Like, he has rented some real estate in your brain.
I don't think he's renting it.
He owns it.
I was like, yeah, he just took it over.
But, like, seriously, you can't... When someone is that unpredictable, you can't try to figure out what he's going to do by doing the opposite of what you think he thinks you're going to do. Like, it doesn't work.
Because you know he knows that you know he knows. You know?
There you go.
Saying.
And just the fact that they all think they know him is like, no, you don't. Like, you don't know what's going on in that dude's brain. Like, you can't
think you know.
But you have
no idea.
It's like, Bjorn's like, oh, he likes to scout his lands, but if we take that away from him, then we'll have the advantage. And then Uba's like, yeah, but he's like gonna think that we know this and do something else. And it's like, okay, well, let's do the first plan. It's like, but...
And it's like, whatever Bjorn said.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's gonna be a big problem for them. I feel like they're gonna get attacked from all angles because that's how big the forces are. Which I think is what Ivar was doing. He had 4 sides and just kind of moving in. I feel.
Look at you paying attention and shit.
I feel like, and then he like planted one right in the middle.
Yeah.
Which, do they have a plant?
Is it
Halfdan.
Oh no.
For sure, right?
Is that what you think?
That's what I think.
I was thinking Warrior Bishop.
I don't think the bishop. I don't think he. I don't get the vibe. I mean, he did give him that kind of weird look after him basically saying, like, yeah, I'm the guy. I'm never going to lie and I'm going to be honorable and all that stuff. He did kind of, like, give, like, a, ooh, I got him kind of look.
Mm-hmm. Halfdan said, there's no changing my mind. Bjorn saved my life.
Yeah, and they don't lie at all.
I've sworn my allegiance to him, and so...
These Vikings never lie, ever. They're always faithful and honest and truthful to their word. No, that's my first guess is that Halfdan is going to flip. We're going to get that heel turn mid-battle. But then I think...
That's not bullshit
I think the other smart option is Hedman. I think he... I could see him, like, jumping when, like, if Ivar's in, like, struggle. If they look like they're going to lose, be like, hey, I'm a prisoner, don't kill me, like, I'll help you. Like, I could see him doing that kind of thing. But
great.
At the same time, I don't see him doing that. I feel like he would just die in battle. But this is crazy shit. It just keeps tripping me out that Lagertha keeps saying this is the end of our world.
I'm like, bitch, maybe.
It's like holy shit. Like,
I mean, like, can we not talk about that right now? You might want to hold on to that thought until after we're done.
Don't let it derail your focus on winning this battle. Like, try to win.
Have victory on your mind.
Shit. And, you know, the whole Floki thing, that just seems like a pretty wild situation.
That's a shit show for real.
Yeah, so do you have any other thoughts?
Not right now.
All right, y'all. Leave some comments down below. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.